Alright, what's happening, people? So I'm bored today, nothing to do, and I've decided to cut my own hair. I've been doing it quite a while now, and as scary as it sounds, I might be getting kind of good at it. So I'm going to show you what I do and how I do it. So right now, I guess I'll say my sides are probably around a number 3, number 4. So I'm going to start off with a number 2 blade to be safe, because you can't really go too wrong with it. And we'll go from there. So wish me luck. So we're going to start from here. We're going to do the sides so you can see it all coming off, and we'll stop short of there when we do it. So we go up the sides like this, and then we do the other side. And at this point, it looks for a while like it could be a mullet because I'm just going up the sides around here. But I've actually got a mirror behind me, which I can see in the mirror that I'm looking at. And I can actually see what's behind me, and I can see the back of my head when I do the back of my head. So I'm not doing it totally blind, if that makes sense. So if I do the back now. One tip I have to say, yeah, when doing it, make sure your hair is completely dry. Make sure you've washed it like the same day or the night before with like a shampoo and conditioner, because that really helps the blade go through the hair. If not, it's gonna rip at the hair and it won't cut as efficiently as you want it to. I started doing this a while back because I thought, all the money I'm spending going to barbers, yeah, and if I'm doing it every few weeks to a month, yeah, I'm ending up with it all growing out anyway. But instead of that, because I've learned to do it myself, I can touch it up every few days if I want to. I can just keep on top of it, keep it nice and well as short as I want it to be, rather than waiting and spending more money, waiting and spending more money. And I save quite a lot of money doing this, and this is money that I can put to other things like travel, because as you know, I'm a traveler and that's what I do. It seems silly in the first instance. You think, oh, it's just going to save like 10 here, 15 quid there, but it all adds up. If you want to get ahead in life, you need to become self sufficient. You got to be able to do things rather than paying other people to do those things for you. That way, you can keep the money in your pocket instead of spending it where you don't need to. And then, you've got more spending power that you can spend on other things. Anyway, just doing the back. I can actually see what I'm doing right here because I've got a mirror behind me. Don't worry, I'm not doing this completely blind. So as you can see, the sides have gotten more, the sides are shorter. It's looking a bit neater rather than all puffing out of the sides. But I'm going to go a bit more sort of adventurous in a minute. This is the easy part, actually. I'm just setting it up. I'm setting the guideline for what I'm going to do next. So if I look at that, looks all right for now. Just got to make sure it's all lined up. Okay. So as you can see where I've cut it. Now, what I want to do, I want to line it up. Or, as you say, it's a fade, I want to fade it. So to fade it is very easy. So I'm going to stick this number 3 clipper on now. See, I've just done number 2 here and here and around. So now I'm going to stick a number 3 on. And this needs a bit more precision. You got to concentrate on this because I'm now going to go further into the top hair. And I do it sort of in a kind of motion like this. So it's like it catches that layer, but I don't want to totally shave a big line in my head, you know? And to catch more hair, you want to shave against the grain. And you'll know if you're catching it or not because you'll hear it and you'll feel it as well. But stuff like this, I like because it, like I said, I'm more self-sufficient this way. I keep the money in my pocket, which gives me more spending power for anything else I want to do. And also I can, cut my hair anytime I like. And I don't have to think, oh, I've got to go to a barber. And you know what? I hate going to barbers nowadays because I feel like they're trying to make you do what they want to do rather than what you want to do. And after a while, it's like, I'm a bit of a, I'm a bit OCD. I like things done exactly how I want it done. But when you go to a barber, he's doing all this, and not talking. And then it's like you're spending more time. And in the end, I get annoyed with having to tell him, no, I want it like this, I want it like this. So doing it myself, I can spend as much time on it as I want, as careful as I want. And if I don't like the result, I can just touch it up some more. And you look, during the pandemic, everybody was desperate for a haircut and they were doing all this experimenting at home. And there was some really terrifying results. But I think I've not done too bad with it, to be honest. Let me know in the comments what you think. As I said, you see you go against the grain like this, the hair's coming off because it catches it. So you can see it's more blended in and more faded in now. Like that. And, that way it tidies us up more. Rather than, a lot of people will go almost like a month or 6 weeks without a haircut and they end up with like sideburns hanging out or it just starts to look a bit more rough. But if you could do this yourself, you always have kind of tidy hair. And you don't spend nothing. I mean, this clipper, this is a corded clipper. This is not even one of those cordless battery ones. This cost me like £9. I bought this like 3 years ago. So I think I've done all right. Let's just touch this up a bit more. Because I'm OCD about just having bits sticking out. I just want everything to be nice. Which, when you go to a barber and sometimes if they've missed a spot, you can't just run back in and say, hey, you missed some. Because that's it, you're done. So looking in the back, I can feel it's all right and it looks level. So there you have it. I mean, hair leveled off, done. How does it look? I think it looks all right, it's tidied up, looks all right. And that took 10 minutes, if that. Anyway, please hit the like button, please subscribe. And if you like my videos, watch the other ones because I've got quite a lot of content, a lot of countries, a lot of traveling. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.